Okay. And trimming the rear end, you want to find the tail. You guys stay standing. Come over to this side and keep one hand gently underneath her belly and one hand at her mouth. Don't push up too hard, just gently. There we go. Okay, you got to find her tail and leave the sides on because you can always cut more off. You're best off to start, don't let her lean too far forward. To start skinny, you can always go wider. I like the curved ones just to start with. Okay, don't move, you little booger. Oh, she's got a curly Q. She's got quite a coat and just had a bath and blow dry, so of course it's quite fluffy. Work in stages, don't try to get it all at once because you can't change what's gone. Stay put, little one. Alrighty. And you know, especially young dogs, you're going to work with cowlicks a little bit. If you're going to show the dog, do this quite a few times before you show so that it can grow back if you don't like the way it looks.
I'm going to grab some more treats.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, now don't let her be so greedy about the treats now. She'll get one, and then she has to wait a minute. And she has to wait on the loose leaf. Stop. Stop. Because if we let her go with an anxious mind, she's just going to get worse.
Okay.
So it's a matter of she needs to relax. Quit. Good job. And then once she relaxes a little bit, I'll show her the treat. And if she comes towards it, I'll bump her nose a little bit to back her off to give me some manners, you know.
Okay.
And then come up and give her one. And then let her wait a minute, and then she can do it again. Good girl. At first, I give them continuously until they get comfortable, especially when they're not on a table much, you know. Yeah. Okay, so she's got so many frillies up here. I'm going to use my thinning shears to kind of trim that down some. It's winter here in Michigan, so it's not like I'm going to give her a really tight cut. And she's not showing. She's a pet baby. No, 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 no. So, you know, at this point, we're not looking for perfection. We're just wanting a nice clean tail for her to be a happy dog. Not have anything catching back there. Wait now. She's just determined to get your hand off of her belly. And watch those curly cues. You can always move them away and train them to stay away rather than cut them off. Okay. And you can lift it up. And you can see, you can cut underneath. You can trim that down with your thinning shears.
Sit. No, don't sit. Wait.
I'm glad she's got more tail than my girl. A video would be like 0.2 seconds with my girl. She got no hair. Quit now. Good girl, yes. So if you want to, let's say your dog's diet tends to make them have poo back here that you don't want. A, take a look at their diet because they should be pretty clean.
No.
But B, if you want to trim this up back here, you're all right. You would brush it outwards. This one's only like 7 months old, so she doesn't have a lot. Use your thinning shears only, but you would cut it going downwards this way and trim it. She doesn't have a lot. It's winter. I'm not going to take much off of her. You don't want to do it upwards. Good girl. Yeah, all right. Let's get this weird curly Q down. And just when you blow her dry, don't blow her backwards. Back here or up here. Here is fine, but here and here, you want to blow that way.
You can see I get that.
Yeah, I mean, we all do. It dries faster. You're going across, side to side until it's more what you want. And then she'll just brush that and train it to sit down better.
Other one.
You're all right, girl. Life is wonderful. You can choke yourself on those treats. Hey, hey, quit. Be still. Nope.
Stay still.
If they're looking back at you, you can end up with a real crooked tail. You can do this with straight scissors back here like this, but the curved ones make it nicely. A little easier. Okay, so that would be the tail, depending on your dog's coat. And then you trim downwards if you want to clean this up on the inside a little bit. And then on the hocks, you just brush it up. Use a big pair of scissors down from the top and just tidy it up some. Just like that.
No.
No biggie. These are just pet cuts. If you're going to show, that's a lot more to it. All right. You want their hocks straight up and down when you do that. So that's how you do the hocks. That's how you do the tail.